All right, I'm back. We did, when I was in Seattle, there ended up still being no Wi Fi where I was most of the time. And then I came back and I ended up doing a flow group from about 11 a.m. till, I don't know, honestly, 1 a.m., probably both days. And then after that, I ended up shooting a movie. I'm in a movie called Rise Up that has the Dalai Lama. It has Alanis Morissette and Jason Mraz and Tony Robbins, and I'm honored to be a part of it. And so I have been recovering a lot because when I went away, uh, I ended up losing myself a lot. I do so much work, and when I'm in Seattle with my family, and that brings up you in your childhood, not necessarily you in your greatest depth. And then I came back and did flow group, and I worked my ass off and make sure everyone's really transformed, and it's amazing. And then I did the movie and had to get there, and these were things that I still ended up making accidentally, just a little bit, a priority more than myself. And because of that, there was more strain in me because of that. I was losing my connection to myself just because, first I wanted to make my mom happy and see my friends that I've known for 25 years, and then make the clients happy, and then just kill it in the movie. And I really find that the times that I'm like, oh, I got to do this, like it's almost like I have to do this external thing, I lose a part of myself. And this is when meditation is even more important. And I think that in those days, I really got to make that first and priority, because in doing the work, you kind of do the meditation with the clients there, and you're thinking, okay, well, that's my 2 hours. And in Seattle, we were doing a flow group before. And what basically I'm really learning is something I talked about yesterday is whatever area in your life you're having a challenge with, it's because you're making that area more important than your connection to yourself with almost everything. Most people, many people, their most important thing is making money. And many people say, no, that's not mine. But if you have a job you don't like, you're doing it so that you can make money. I get it. I totally get it. It's not a judgment, but we have to honor the fact that even if we think money isn't the most important thing in the world, many of us have to just admit to themselves that we still make it a priority because we have to eat, we have to do the stuff, and I get it. But when we do that, and we don't make our soul more important than the money is much less. If you really want to make money, connect to your soul and don't make your priority making money. If your priority is making money, you will make foundationless money. If your priority is money, think about it. If you want to sell something and it's not from your soul, your goal is money. Well, you might, if the number one thing is money, this is your air, then you might have to lie to get the money. You might manipulate, you might do tricks, and you're going to end up not being the real thing. People are going to want refunds from you. You're just making something with the purpose of making money versus having the purpose of adding value to yourself and the people that you're adding value to. Are you adding value to people's lives? A lot of times people go, well, I don't make any money. Right. Are you adding value to their lives? Are you bringing something new to the table? Are you doing something unique? How easily replaceable are you? These things change when you go inward. If you start to meditate a couple hours a day, you start to really embrace a lot of yourself. You start to discover skills that you didn't realize you had. You start to do all kinds of different things. And the byproduct is you start to feel called, and you do stuff because you love to do it. In that place, you realize that your time is really precious. That's a really big thing, learning how precious your time is. And you make yourself believe how precious your time is based on what you do. In other words, if you wake up in the morning and you just go through Facebook all day, then you are saying to yourself, your time isn't worth much, right? You're just flipping through doing nothing. If you wake up and you meditate, you go, this is so valuable. What I'm doing is so important. And, the worst case scenario I want to be doing is this, right? So now your time is precious because you really love what you're doing. And to take you away from what you love has to be another thing that you love. And it has to be something that adds to your life. And when there's only one of you and 24 hours a day and you need sleep and meditation and working out and all those things, you are going to make something so amazing, and there's only one of you and 7 billion people. So you're going to come up with ways to get what you have out to the world that's so unique and awesome, and you'll get it out in the masses, whether it's through a book, whether it's through a video series, whether it's through whatever. And if you're doing a one-on-one after you've done all that stuff, it's worth even more. This is huge because people that just go, how do I make money, are missing all of this. They're missing foundations, they're missing connection, they're missing their skills. They're just thinking, give me money. And that's just causes them to go reach after it and make themselves non-sustainable, because people are like, well, you're not safe. You're just someone who wants my money. So your job, if you want something, is to stop wanting it. If you really want an amazing relationship, connect with yourself. Have a relationship with yourself. You have to learn how to connect to yourself. And I'm even learning with my body. One thing I have is my body, I always want to get it fitter. Always. It's more of a priority accidentally than my connection to myself. And so often when I'm on a juice fast or I eat raw and stuff like that, it's awesome when I'm doing that because it's my highest calling. But when I do it so that I can get weight loss, then it doesn't work. I actually am against myself and I'm straining, and my body thinks it's in fight or flight and it's blocked. So if you want anything, you have to connect to yourself. If you make something a priority, I got to have the relationship right, I got to have money right, I got to have this healthy body, I got to be healthier, you have to go within. You will learn a new dimension about yourself, because if you're just doing everything externally to get something here, to get something here, and just changing it, it's a two-dimensional life. But when you're going like this and you go, okay, I got to go within, and you kind of find this like inner place, and you stay there and you expand and you feel the edge of your heart, and then you come out. Now there's 3 dimensions. And these things that you get are a byproduct of how deeply you go here. And the more deeply you go here, the more you create unique things, and these things change. Now, if we understood that and we actually chose to meditate a couple hours a day and go within every day, then we would actually create a totally different external world, because we wouldn't settle. We would connect on a whole different level. So if you want something, remember your job is to let go of wanting it and connect deeper and allow something to take over that will bring in new dimensions, so that the byproduct is those things that you wanted just come to you. And I promise you they will. And our job is to continually connect to ourselves, and we will create a dimension that's new, that many, many things in the world will want to understand how you have. They will want to connect to you. They will want to work with you. They'll want to date you. They'll want to do everything. And your body will want to be healthier. So everything you want is only based on how much you're connecting to yourself. And the more you connect to yourself, the more of a space you create for those things to come to you. So we're back on track.